there, and welcome back to the HQ. Today, we are going to be reacting to the Chaotix Casefiles, Episode 4. Where we last left off, we finally got the proper vocal introduction to the one, the only, Tangle and Whisper. And I think it absolutely nailed it. I love it. I love every second of it. And I am so glad that they finally have voices. Oh, and now, based on the previous conversation that Vector was having with Sonic and Dr. Eggman, they're going to be assaulting a gun base in this one. A lot of gun base assaults going on in Sonic between, you know, Shadow, Dark Beginnings, and now this. But yeah, let's just jump into this and see how this is definitely going to go bad for them. You know, raiding a government facility, probably not the best idea. Hey there, Eclipse. Hey there, Eclipse. Welcome from YouTube. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'll try not to pause too much just because I really don't want to have to do too much editing in post.
Crocodile and ever-obnoxious hero Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right back to it.
Depths of my hidden lair and whining about thirst.
I wonder where this hidden lair is. I mean, he has a lot of them, though.
Here's your water. Try not to drown in it.
I can really go for some water.
Before you get to the end of this blasted story, Vector. I want to know who the Master of Disguise thief is and why they're stealing those ancient astroscopic lenses.
I want to know who that is in the background.
Thanks for the drink, Eggman. You won't regret it.
It also looks like we're getting Abraham Tower this episode. Wow, you were fucking that up, Vector.
What's the matter, Sonic? Don't tell me the detective has better manners than you do.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me if I don't muster up much enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's valid.
Locked up like this and all.
That's valid.
Society today. Whatever happened to proper comportment, courtesy, a bit of etiquette?
Yeah.
That's enough water.
Oh.
Give me back those canteens and get on with it. What happened after this illusionist
complaining
stole
about
another lens out from under
etiquette, and then taking the water back.
Illusionist? Well, I guess SBO can turn invisible, which is kind of like an illusion, but there's no way he's the thief.
Yeah, come on, Doc. At least try to keep up.
You know what I meant. A shapeshifter, master of disguise. First you thought it was Knuckles, then Rouge, then Jet. Next you say it's Tails or Tangle or maybe Rouge again. It's like you're not even trying.
I mean, now, it makes me wonder when exactly this takes place.
We've just been booted out of the museum by some not overly friendly gun soldiers.
It makes me wonder when exactly this takes place. Because if this takes place after the current era of the comics, spoiler alert for the comics, by the way. So I'll give you a second to disregard what I'm about to say, or skip to whatever timestamp I put up on the YouTube channel, or I'll just I'll put a little thing on screen for spoilers, and then I will take it off when spoilers are done. So you'll know when to unmute me or to skip to. But yeah, in the current run, as far as we know, Mimic is dead. He got done in like 2 issues ago, I think, in the comics. So I don't know if this takes place before that and this is just Mimic doing some funky stuff, or if this is like another shapeshifter, or if it's that one thief from the Chaotix 30th anniversary issue, which is also a possibility. So, who knows? Maybe we'll find out this episode, or maybe it has one more to go. Who knows?
Chaotix. And as we made our way through the darkened streets of Spiral Hill, like ships adrift at sea, in like super dense fog, with no radar,
So the ships kept
You're
bumping into each other really hard.
You are really pushing
I
it with
tell you
these
what was
analogies,
crucial.
Vector.
Boys, my hackles raised at the first sight of G.U.N back in Station Square.
Your
And
hackles.
now, they're practically doing handstands.
I mean,
Whoa. Hackles have hands? Also, what exactly are
me
hackles?
too. Me
Vector,
too, Charmy.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking G.U.N is a lot more heavily involved in all this than just securing perimeters and coming in to mop up after the fact.
You think?
It's time we find out
Maybe this is a
exactly what they know
conspiracy. A
and when
cover-up.
they knew it.
Do I have hackles?
Do you think that's wise, Vector? Ever since Gun's humiliating defeat in the war, they've been especially uptight about their image.
You know, that's totally valid now that I think about it. Like, of course, Gun would be embarrassed about getting clapped by Eggman in the war. It is very interesting to reintroduce them in this way. And it makes me wonder, what do you think happened to the United Federation president? Do you think he got ousted because he made them look weak? And they elected a new guy who's like a hardliner or something? Dude, that would be very interesting. It brings some drama, some faction drama into this. Really stir the pot. That'd be really fun.
And they weren't exactly relaxed to begin with.
That's
All the
true.
more reason
You know,
to act now.
they did send an
They're
entire
still
hit
rebuilding,
squad up to the space colony
resupplying, and
Ark.
recruiting. They'll never see us coming.
Hackles. That's fun to say. Hackles.
They'll definitely
Hackles,
see you guys
hackles.
coming.
Hackles. Hackles.
Charmy.
Hackles.
Charmy.
Hackles.
Charmy.
Wait, you're not suggesting...
Oh, I'm more than suggesting.
Oh.
Buckle up, boys.
Oh.
We're going to raid a gun base.
Is that
Do
why?
we even know where the closest gun base
Why?
is?
No, that doesn't sound like a good
I can
idea.
tell you. I can look it up on my phone.
You can just look up anything on there,
Wow,
can't you?
There's actually a new one. Like, not far from here.
Oh?
Well, not far if we fly. See?
Perfect.
Oh no.
We can get there in no time with the
Not the-
Chaotix copter.
Not the copter. Oh, not the
But what
death
exactly
machine.
are we going to do when we get there?
SPO, relax. We got past those gun goons at the first museum, didn't we?
I-
It'll be just like that.
I have a feeling it's not going to be just like that. In fact, I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to get caught immediately.
We get in and find any kind of files they have on astroscopic lenses and Master of Disguise operatives.
Wow, a raid! I can't wait! Gonna sting some more cameras, gonna zap them right in two. 'Cause stinging lots of cameras is what good detectives do!
Is
See?
it
Kids
though?
on board.
I am filled with confidence.
Oh yeah, just absolute
Charmy's directions were
enthusiastic
spot on.
confidence.
We arrived at the base faster than a flicky freed from a banged-up badnik.
I have no idea how they've
Right
gotten this
outside
far
the
as a
chain-link
or as a
perimeter
detective
fence
group.
to formulate our plan.
I mean,
Okay. Here's what
I
we
just don't
do.
think it's a good idea to be
See
raiding a
that
heavily
security
guarded
console
military
right over
base.
there? SBO, you turn invisible. Hop over this fence, get to the console, and disable the perimeter alarm.
They're gonna
Once
get caught
that's done,
immediately.
Charmy, you create a distraction.
What kind of distraction, boss?
The loud kind.
They're gonna get
Find
caught
something
right
noisy
away, I'm
and
sure.
drop it off
It's
a
not gonna
roof.
be pretty.
Something that makes
It's not gonna be
everyone
pretty
come
in the
running.
slightest.
How fun! Like maybe some empty gas cans?
Sure.
Or what if I could find some bongo drums?
Charmy, try to focus here.
Also, the
Me,
ooh, the
a
the
great
the
big bundle of firecrackers.
the
That'd be
Sonic
so
Adventure
loud.
2 music.
Stick with the empty gas cans, okay?
Absolutely.
God,
Unless I find some
the
bongo
sound
drums or
design, the
firecrackers.
music of this whole
Once the alarm
series,
is off and the
so
soldiers are
perfect.
distracted, I'll climb over the fence and we'll converge on the file storage building.
And how do we know which one that is?
See the one with all the power lines running to it? I'll bet there's computers galore in there.
That that
I
does
guess you found the computer room.
Please, SBO.
Oh my god. They did it. They found the computer room. Oh, I am so glad that they're doing that joke. I'm so glad that they're retaining that joke.
Not now. Get ready. On three.
Not now. Oh,
One,
they're gonna get caught.
two.
And
The plan
Or not.
went off
Oh,
without a
wow.
hitch. first.
Ninja invisibility
At
technique.
first.
Leaf swirl.
Espio disappeared over the fence in true ninja-like style.
Oh?
I kept an eye on the security console, and as soon as it went dark, Charmy took off.
Distraction? Here I come.
Is it gonna go bad here with
I only
Charmy?
had to wait a few minutes. I couldn't see exactly what he dropped off the roof. Whatever it was, it sent every soldier on the base scurrying toward it like old ladies to a bingo parlor.
Was that a tuba?
Why is it I'm always one number away when somebody else hits bingo? Those ladies cheat, I tell you. They cheat.
They just know
and
how to
then
work
they
those
haunt you in
numbers.
your dreams, laughing at you with their blue hair and lavender perfume and little butterscotch treats.
Why do so many old ladies have blue hair? Why? Why blue hair specifically?
You never gave me any butterscotch treats, did you?
Vector, you're distracted.
All of which meant I had to exercise my athletic prowess and shimmy over the fence before anyone
Athletic
spotted me.
prowess.
I landed. Gracefully, of course.
Real graceful.
But something
Real
must have
graceful.
gone wrong. Something we couldn't possibly have predicted.
On your feet, intruder! You and this kid have some explaining to do.
Charmy? What did you... How...
Hi, boss. I knew I wasn't supposed to get caught, but once I knocked over that giant crate full of tubas, I got distracted.
That giant crate full of tubas. I fucking called it. It was a bunch of tubas. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are on the same wavelength, dog.
Charmy...
Those tubas belong to the official gun marching band, young man. Now how are we supposed to celebrate the base's grand opening?
Yeah, how are you supposed to do that?
Maybe
Huh?
maracas?
As if maracas could compete with tubas. Both of you are coming with me.
Fortunately,
Tubas
Espio
and
saw Charmy and me
maracas.
get caught and decided to try to finish the mission on his own. He
I
made it to the
mean,
building with all the power lines running to it.
it's
and
not
slipped
gonna be a
into the
computer
window
room, is it?
Completely unseen. Unseen by G.U.N, anyway.
Oh?
Vector was right about this being a computer
Oh.
center.
Okay, so it is actually a
How
server
would I
center.
go about looking for files on ancient artifacts and covert operatives?
You could try alphabetically.
Oh,
Good idea. Ah! Rouge!
there's Rouge. There she
How
is.
did you know I was here? I was invisible.
You sounded pretty visible to me.
Yeah, it's hard to
That
be,
doesn't even make sense.
buddy, it's hard to be invisible whenever you're talking. You're speaking, you're yapping, dude. You're yapping.
And yet these ears of mine picked you out just as clearly as if you'd been jumping up and down and waving.
Rouge does have some big ass ears.
Bring it.
I've got to
Almost
say,
as big as
Espio,
mine.
It seems to me that you're falling down on the whole be like a ninja thing. I mean, I spoon-fed you that lead on Spiral Hill, and you and your gumshoe buddies still managed to bungle it.
That is
That's
hardly fair.
true. That's
We're dealing
true.
with an unknown here. It is impossible to predict something that is by nature unpredictable.
No need to get defensive, especially after I saved your skin.
Oh? Oh, yeah. SBO, quit being so bitter.
I didn't quite hear you.
I said it would be easier to thank you if I did not suspect you of being the imposter in the first place.
Keeping you from getting zapped by Whisper's fancy weapon wasn't convincing enough. All right, handsome. How's this for an olive branch?
Oh? Oh, it's
And
giving
this
him
would
the
be what?
files?
A file from the file center, which we're standing in.
Oh.
Are you sure you're a detective?
Red Spectre?
Oh?
What is that supposed to be?
Something I think you'll find useful.
Red
How do I know it's
Spectre?
not some kind of trap, or misdirection, or
Well, that's
just an
interesting.
item on someone's grocery list?
If it were worthless, then I wouldn't be keeping a copy for myself, would
Who picks up the Red Spectres at their local grocery store? Huh? Not me.
I? I'm trying to do you a favor, Espio. And I only do favors for those I hold in high regard.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's true.
Forgive me if I don't put much credence in the
I mean,
words of a jewel
yeah.
thief.
The only reason you don't trust me is that you don't know me very well. We could fix that. What do you say? Dash off into the night and be my partner?
Now SBO. Now SBO. You're getting a second chance here, buddy. You're getting a second chance here, bud. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Don't fumble this, don't fumble this, buddy.
The Chaotix function best as a unit. I can't just wander off on my own for no good reason.
Right. Of course.
Ah, he dropped it, chat. He dropped it, chat. Buddy.
No good reason.
Mm.
Unbelievable.
He dropped it, chat. Oh my god. The fumble. The generational fumble.
Slapped in chains and stowed
Goodness.
in what the soldiers called an interview room.
A
As if
quote-unquote
I couldn't tell
interview
we were
room.
about to get the 3rd degree.
Sorry about the handcuffs, Vector.
It's okay, Charmy.
And the tubas.
Don't worry about it.
And getting us caught.
Yeah.
I said it's okay.
Charmy, buddy.
I knew you were mad at me.
Chaotix.
Oh?
Sad state of affairs when the supposed good guys are breaking the law.
Commander Tower?
Hello,
I
Abraham.
knew we'd gotten ourselves in hot water with G.U.N, but I wasn't expecting to get a visit from Commander Abraham Tower, the head of the entire organization, standing there, all gray hair and starched uniform.
I'm sure he's
His
none too
mismatched
happy.
eyes bored into us with an icy kind of scrutiny. The sort of look that makes you want to apologize for things you haven't even done.
Well, you have
Commander
done some
Tower
pretty
had a
bad things here.
reputation for not suffering fools. I decided to reserve judgment on the commander. But I couldn't deny that sitting there in shackles, Charmy and I were the fools.
Remove those handcuffs, Private.
Vector, you could absolutely break those handcuffs if you wanted to, dude. You could absolutely. I mean, it's not a good idea to, but you could.
Private, you're dismissed. So, where's your 3rd member, the so-called stealthy one?
He's?
He didn't come on this mission, Commander.
Did he?
It's just Charmy and me.
I see. And why, may I ask, were you caught committing vandalism of G.U.N property as well as trespassing?
I had a couple different ways I could play this.
I mean,
I could go for innocent, claim
could-
ignorance,
I
try
mean-
to apologize and be on our way.
that's not going to work with this guy. This, like, Abraham Tower is a straight shooter. You're not going to be able to get that past him. Like, if you just say that you're working the astroscopic lens case and you're trying to find information and you were directed there, I mean, I feel like he'd work with you. That's the kind of guy Tower is. I mean, hell, like, he was already, like, even after, like, Shadow and the rest of Team Dark raided a gun base of their own during the Time Eater crisis and just stole a space shuttle to get to the Ark. Like, he was still like, okay, yeah, okay, he's trying to save the world, it's fine. You know, granted, he kind of owes Shadow, really, but at the same he's a straight shooter. I reckon he's the kind of guy that would help.
Or I could
Maybe.
lean into some outrage and demand that he let us get on with our legitimate work. Or I could level with him about my suspicions concerning G.U.N's involvement. Outrage it was.
Vector, not a good idea.
I demand you let us go at once. We are bona fide private detectives working on behalf of a respected professor from Spagonia University. And by detaining us here, you are interfering with important work.
Yeah, and those tubas were stupid anyway. Nobody wants oompa oompa music at a can opening.
Grand opening.
You mean this, respected professor?
Oh,
Professor Tori.
there she is.
What are you doing here?
The realization hit me harder than a bubblegum ice cream headache.
Oh?
Professor Tori, the mysterious woman who walked into our office, hired us and started us on this wild goose chase.
That she
was
did.
Some kind of double agent. And she played us like a pair of freshly dented tubas.
Freshly dented tubas. Also, yeah, I always did. I mean, I've always kind of known, as far back as Sonic X Shadow Generations, Tori, in some way, shape, or form, is involved with Gun. Like, she was the one that wrote to Abraham Tower in the first place to get her hands on Gerald Robotnik's journal. If you read the opening bit of the journal, like, it's literally a letter from Tori to Tower, or actually, I think it's from Tower to Tori, or Tori to Tower, one or the other. But, yeah. It's another thing that deepens my suspicion that Professor Victoria is a Robotnik. And if they confirm it here...
Hello, boys.
As you can see, Professor Victoria works for us. She's what you might call an acquisitions specialist.
Oh.
Wow. You have to have 2 jobs? Does that mean you're broke all the time? Like us?
Look, Charmy, Vector, I've been ordered to recover those astroscopic lenses at all costs.
I'll bet. Recover them for Gun's use, right? So much for keeping them in museums where they belong.
I'm sorry you feel misled, Vector. I hired the Chaotix because the thief seemed to have some sort of connection to you and Sonic.
Okay, then. So then, if that's the case, then we know Gun is not involved in the thefts himself. And if they have a connection to the Chaotix and Sonic, then is it the thief from the 30th anniversary special? Because I don't think Mimic has any kind of connections to the Chaotix agency. I don't think so, anyway.
And I figured if you stumbled across something, it would help me find the artifacts that much faster.
Stumbled? That's what you think of us? We couldn't
Oh,
possibly
the
solve the case on our
off-key
own, huh?
Spagonia
If we
music.
did, it'd be by accident?
That is so
That's all we
great.
are to you. Some kind of third-rate backup plan?
Commander, if I may have a word?
Of course, Private. You will be all right in here, Professor?
Yes, of course. Look, Vector, I'm on your side here, I promise.
Are you?
Me?
Hang on a minute. You're a professor and a gun soldier? Oh, do you have a rank? Are you Sergeant Professor Tori or Professor Sergeant Tori?
Okay.
Good question.
Am I trying to recover the lenses for Gun? Yes, but I'm doing that so the artifacts will be preserved. Gun will keep them safer than they could ever be in a museum.
Are you sure
Then
about
share
that?
all your information. Help us solve the case.
I'm sorry, Vector. As far as that goes, my hands are kind of tied.
Our hands were tied. We had handcuffs.
He does make a
Let me
good
try
point
to
there.
prove it to you. Make a gesture of good faith. It's not that I don't believe in you. Just wait here, all right? I'm going to see if I can get you both released.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we have a lot of other options at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. It does not seem like that they have the greatest amount of options. Also, hi, Key.
Professor?
I am sorry about this, truly.
The lady talking is Professor Victoria. Or Tori. You know, the pink-haired lady from the Tails Tube that was being all teased all over the place. But yeah, she is a professor at Spagonia University and also works for Gun. Yeah.
I hope you can forgive me at some point.
Yeah, she's a pretty lady.
Take care.
My mind reeled. Was Tori good or bad? On our side? Or, well, if she wasn't on our side, I had no idea whose side she was really on. And I hated not being able to trust my own instincts.
That's valid.
So she is a professor?
I suppose so.
Kind
And
of
a soldier?
a professor
Maybe. Sure,
and like
yeah.
a military
I don't know what
researcher.
to think anymore.
Well, I
Oh, you
still
gotta
like
switch
her.
too?
I think
DM
she's
me your friend
I hope
code.
you're right, kid. Okay, listen up. We're breaking out of here.
We are?
Oh.
Awesome. How?
See that air vent?
Yeah, you took the
fly
words
up
right out of
there,
my mouth.
Crawl through it, sneak up on a guard, and when he's not looking, you grab his keys. With me so far?
That
Keys.
that doesn't sound like a good idea, Vector. That really doesn't sound like a good idea, dude. You're trusting Charmy to bust you out. He's gonna get caught right away.
So jingly.
Once you've got the keys, you come back here, unlock the door, I'll jump out and knock the guards down. Then we'll make a dash for the exit.
How exciting. Plus, I get to see the insides of those air vents. So cool.
Okay.
Oh no! Charmy! Charmy, you're going to have to vent. I know it will hurt to be sus, but you have to vent.
But our plans fell apart like
Oh.
a house of playing cards as the commander came in the door blustering like a gust of wind, and we got lost in the shuffle.
All right, you two. At Professor Victoria's urging, and against my better judgment, I'm releasing you.
Oh, well that's good.
Does this mean no air vents?
But I'm giving you a warning. And that warning is this. If you are ever caught in a gun facility without clearance again, you won't see the light of day for quite some time.
And just like that,
Well, shoot.
power threw us out. I suppose, given the circumstances, we got off pretty easy.
Yeah, you did kind of infiltrate a
Standing there
military
outside the huge
installation.
front gate, though. Nothing about this case felt easy. All I could see were a lot of questions and not many answers.
Well, it's a good thing SBO
What
did his job,
G.U.N
right?
really know about the astroscopic lenses? Why did they want them? Whose side was Tori on anyway? Lucky for us, SBO's part of the mission turned out better than ours.
Darn tootin' it did.
Yo, where have you been? Did you get thrown in the slammer like Vector and me?
No, but I did get my ego trampled all over. Again.
Of course he
Let's head
did.
back to the Chaotix copter. You can fill us in on the way.
Back to the flying death machine.
It didn't take long to swap information with SBO. His spirits were lower than a cockroach's belly in a station square gutter.
Genuinely, though, the generational fumble with SBO, 2 for 2. Like, either Rouge wants to use SBO for his invisibility to steal stuff, or she is, like, genuinely into SBO, which would be even funnier. But still, 2 for 2 on the generational fumbles.
Despite coming away with a solid lead.
So anyway, Rouge knew I was there. The whole time.
So I missed her again?
You did yap.
Oh, man,
You were yapping
I
to
never
yourself,
get see
dude.
her. She's not avoiding me, is she?
No,
bother
she's
turning
not
invisible?
avoiding you.
For that matter, why bother even trying to be like a ninja? And, oh yeah, she gave me this file. Apparently there's something called Red Spectre she thinks we should be looking into.
So, that whole time you were just blustering about the fact that she's better than you at being a spy. And then you just wait till the very end to be like, oh, by the way, yeah, she gave us all this information for our case, yada, yada, yada.
I only glanced at the first page. Seems to be an incident report of some kind.
Oh?
It's pretty heavily redacted, though.
Red Spectre?
Huh.
Is it supposed to be self-referential or something? Rouge is another word for red, isn't it?
Coming from her? Who can say?
Look at it this way.
So what
SBO.
exactly is the
You wanted
Red
to be
Spectre?
challenged, right? So this is your
Is
challenge.
it somebody
Yes,
with...
challenged, not humiliated. I do not think I have
Making
ever
me
had a
very
case go
curious.
this badly before.
Oh, come on now. Look on the bright side. At least you didn't get caught and thrown in a cell.
That's
There
true.
is no bright side, Vector. My luck has never been worse.
Whoa,
Oh.
that didn't sound good.
No,
Oh,
you wanna
no.
talk about luck? I'm the one who
Not the
accepted
copter.
job under false pretenses. How's that going to play if the rest of the private investigator community finds out
Oh,
about
no.
it?
Guys, is the
uh.
engine supposed to be making that noise?
Vector, I hardly...
Wait a minute. Key, I'm picking up what you're doing, what you're putting down. Red Spectre. The astroscopic lenses are power amplifiers. Red Spectre. Is this going to be the return of Infinite? Like, we don't know what happened to the Phantom Ruby at the end of Sonic Forces. We don't know if it was destroyed or if it just went off and did its own thing for a while, like the Warp Topaz did in IDW. But a Red Spectre stealing astroscopic lenses, shape-shifting into other people on the fly, perhaps a form of alternate reality projection, amplifying the power to take on a physical form using the astroscopic lenses. Dog, if this is Infinite, how Infinite comes back like as like a regular character, it's gonna be peak. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Like, I know, technically speaking, he was quote-unquote killed at the end of Sonic Forces whenever his being was consumed by the Phantom Ruby. But then again, the comics are also kind of, sort of, potentially, maybe kind of setting up the return of Dr. Starline. You know, based on all of the over-dramatics with, like, the fact that he's whoever this mystery villain in the comics is literally collecting the Chaos Emeralds in a giant coffin, and was intelligent enough to both capture and reprogram Metal Sonic. So this has to be somebody smart, somebody with a grudge for Dr. Eggman, to explicitly want to go after both Bell and Sage. So, my money's on Starline.
Think you can compare taking on a dodgy client with suffering abject failure?
I can and I will, because right now I am an abject failure. I'd be better off trying to become an extreme gear champion than a successful
Vector.
PI.
Hey, guys, I know I'm not like a mechanic or anything, but the blades are supposed to be turning, right?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'd rather be an unsuccessful private investigator than whatever kind of pitiful, failed, wannabe ninja I've turned out to...
Guys.
What happened to the engine?
That's what I've been trying to say!
Guys. Pay attention. You are falling out of the sky.
It's not responding.
Looking back on it now, with the Chaotix copter plummeting out of the sky toward our certain deaths, I could almost laugh at the philosophical lesson of it all.
The fact that you
No
should have been
matter
paying
how low you
attention?
get, there's always some place even lower.
The Chaotix copter is going down! Crash positions, everybody!
Well, goodness. Give us your mystery, you're gonna miss when the Chaotix are on the case. So that was episode 4. All in all, things went kinda well. They got some information, which points to some very interesting directions, which I'm very interested in seeing. A Red Spectre, like a Ruby Phantom, a Phantom Ruby. Ooh, it'll be definitely cool to see if this is how they bring back Infinite. I'm not going to count on it just yet, but maybe. We'll find out next week, though, I'm sure. I reckon there's probably going to be like 6 episodes of this, so we will have plenty of time to see. Let me know what you think and what theories you have building about this episode down in the comments. And of course, don't forget to hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And ding that bell so you know when I upload, and it helps me out in the algorithm. And as always, I will see you next time at the HQ. Bye-bye.